You walk into a world that is designed to break you. Every headline is engineered to make you afraid. Every toxic voice around you is eager to see you doubt yourself. Every setback is waiting to crush the air out of your lungs. Most people bend. Most people fold. Most people hand over their power the moment life turns up the pressure. But not you. You're not here to blend in with the masses. You're here to rise above them. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you strength. Life will test you in ways that don't feel fair. Betrayal, rejection, humiliation, loss. You will face people who try to manipulate your mind, who poke at your insecurities, who push you to the edge just to see if you'll break. And if you don't prepare for that battle, you'll fall like everyone else. But if you choose to, you can become something different. You can build yourself into someone untouchable. Untouchable doesn't mean nothing hurts. It doesn't mean nothing ever shakes you. It means nothing can control you. It means no storm, no critic, no toxic enemy can own your mind or dictate your next move. It means you walk through fire and come out sharper, harder, more unstoppable than before. This is about becoming mentally bulletproof. It's not soft, it's not comfortable, it's tactical, it's raw, and it demands everything from you. Because once you step into that version of yourself, the one who does not flinch, who does not bow, who does not let fear sit in the driver's seat, you stop being a target and you start being the force people fear to challenge. Fear runs the world, not governments, not money, not armies. Fear. It is the invisible chain that keeps people silent when they should speak, that keeps them small when they could be great, that keeps them locked in cages they built for themselves. Fear is why people stay in toxic jobs, why they tolerate toxic relationships, why they never take the shot at the life they actually want. It disguises itself as caution, as logic, as being realistic. But make no mistake, it is control. And here's what most people never realize. Fear is not going away. Waiting for fear to disappear is like waiting for a storm to never come. Storms come, fear comes. It's part of the human design. Your biology is wired to detect threats, to protect you from danger. That means you will feel fear until your last breath. The question is not how to eliminate fear. The question is, what will you do with it? This is where most people fail. They believe that once they feel confident, then they will act. Once they feel fearless, then they will move forward. Wrong. That moment never comes. The fearless don't act because they lack fear. They act because they know how to weaponize it. Think of fear like fire. If you don't control it, it will burn down your entire house. But if you learn to use it, that same fire will heat your home, cook your food, and forge steel. Fear is the same. Uncontrolled, it destroys you. Controlled, it sharpens you. So how do you flip fear? Step 1, stop running from it. Fear thrives in avoidance. The more you dodge it, the bigger it grows. The more you face it, the smaller it becomes. Every time you feel fear, use it as a signal. Fear points to the very place where your growth is hiding. Fear of rejection, that's the conversation you need to have. Fear of failure, that's the challenge you need to take. Fear of walking away from someone toxic, that's the boundary you need to set. Step 2, change the story. Fear always whispers, what if you fail? What if they laugh? What if you lose? You need to flip the script. What if I win? What if this is the moment everything shifts? What if the breakthrough is waiting on the other side of this fear? That one shift takes you from being a prisoner to being a fighter. Step 3, rehearse fear. Train for it. Put yourself in situations that push your edge. Cold showers, difficult conversations, physical challenges, public speaking, anything that makes your pulse spike. The more you expose yourself, the less fear can shock you when it matters most. Untested people fold under pressure. Trained people rise. Understand this, fear is never the enemy. Fear is the compass. It shows you exactly where you must go. The moment you start treating fear as fuel instead of a stop sign, you stop being controlled, and you start becoming untouchable. Life is not fair, and it doesn't care about your comfort. It will throw betrayal at you. It will rip people you love away from you. It will drag you through failure so deep you'll question your worth. Most people collapse under that weight. They sit in self-pity, waiting for someone to rescue them. That's why they stay broken. But resilience isn't about never being knocked down. It's about refusing to stay down. It's about treating every blow like training. A rep, a drill, a lesson that hardens you instead of softening you. The resilient are not the ones who avoid hardship. They are the ones who have been hit, scarred, tested, and still walk back into the fight. Think of your life like a battlefield gym. Every loss, every rejection, every betrayal is a weight. You can either let it crush you, or you can lift it. When you lift it, you get stronger. When you carry it, you build endurance. That's how you train resilience, by deciding that nothing, no circumstance, no person, no setback is going to own your willpower. Here's the tactical framework for resilience. Step 1. Normalize pain. Stop treating pain like something abnormal. Pain is part of life. Pain is feedback. When you stop being shocked by pain, you stop being paralyzed by it. The moment you expect difficulty, it loses its power to surprise you. Step 2. Get up faster. The longer you stay down, the weaker you become. People love to nurse their wounds, replay the insult, relive the betrayal. That keeps you chained. Train yourself to respond differently. Get up immediately. When life knocks you flat, your only job is to rise faster than you fell. No overthinking, no waiting, no delay. Step 3. Extract the lesson. Resilience is not just about surviving. It's about using adversity as ammunition. Every failure has data. Every betrayal has a lesson about loyalty. Every rejection tells you where to pivot. Weak people feel pain and stop. Strong people feel pain and learn. Step 4. Build a calloused mind. Just like skin forms calluses under pressure, your mind does too. Expose yourself to controlled stress. Do the hard workout. Take the uncomfortable risk. Step into the conversations that make your voice shake. Each time, your threshold increases. Each time, you become harder to break. And here's the truth. Resilience is not glamorous. It's not about feeling inspired. It's about grinding through the nights when no one is watching, holding yourself steady when everyone else crumbles, showing up when it's the last thing you want to do. That is the training ground of the untouchable. So the next time life knocks you down, and it will, remember this: the hit was never meant to end you. It was meant to shape you. Every scar, every bruise, every disappointment is your armor being forged. When you stop seeing pain as punishment and start seeing it as preparation, resilience stops being a theory, it becomes your way of life. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's not a feeling that magically appears one day when you finally feel good enough. Confidence is a decision, it's a posture, it's the edge that separates people who get walked over from people who walk forward. Most people get this wrong. They think they'll act confident once they're successful. They think confidence is built on achievements, titles, or applause. That's backwards. Success doesn't give you confidence. Confidence gets you success. And the ones who understand this are the ones who dominate every room they step into. So let's break it down tactically. Confidence is built through action and reinforced through presence. You don't fake it, you frame it. Every time you step into a space, you're sending signals before you ever say a word. Shoulders back, chin up, eyes locked, breathing controlled. That body language screams authority long before your mouth opens. And when you project it consistently, people start to believe it, including you. Here's the truth. Most people are too busy doubting themselves to notice your flaws. They're not analyzing you as harshly as you think, but if you walk in showing hesitation, they'll sense it. If you walk in showing authority, they'll respect it. Humans are wired to follow certainty. The moment you carry yourself with certainty, you've already won half the battle. Step 1. Master your physiology. Your body leads, your mind follows. Train yourself to walk tall, speak slow, breathe steady. That simple discipline conditions your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. Control your body, and you'll control the room. Step 2. Speak with command. Cut out weak words. Eliminate maybe, I think. Replace them with direct, sharp language. Say, this is what we're doing. Say, here's the solution. Authority is heard in the tone, not the volume. You don't need to shout to be strong. You need to be firm. Step 3. Stack proof. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations. It comes from evidence. Set small, hard goals and crush them daily. Run the mile you didn't think you could. Finish the task you've been avoiding. Every win you stack, no matter how small, becomes a deposit into your confidence bank. When the big challenges come, you'll have receipts to remind yourself, I've been here before. I can handle this. Step 4. Hold eye contact. Simple, powerful, and rare. Most people avoid it. That's why it works. Holding eye contact shows you're unshaken. It projects that you're not hiding, not intimidated, not apologizing for your presence. It's one of the fastest ways to signal authority without a single word. Understand this. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance is loud insecurity. Confidence is quiet certainty. It's knowing you don't need approval to validate your worth. It's showing up as yourself unapologetically, no matter the environment. And when you carry that edge, when you walk into rooms with authority, when you stop waiting to feel ready, when you project certainty, even in uncertainty, you stop being treated like an option. You start being treated like a force. That's the confidence edge. Being untouchable doesn't just mean standing strong in a storm. It means refusing to let people drag you into theirs. Most people are not broken by life itself. They're broken by the people they allow too close. Manipulators, critics, energy vampires, these are the true thieves of power. And if you don't set boundaries, they will strip you down until there's nothing left of you. Let's get something straight. Boundaries are not weakness. Boundaries are strength. Weak people try to please everyone. They say yes when they want to say no. They explain themselves to people who don't deserve explanations. They tolerate chaos because they're afraid of conflict. And what happens? They get drained. They get manipulated. They lose control of their own life. Untouchable people operate differently. They treat their mind like a fortress. Not everyone gets access. Not everyone gets a key. Some people will knock. You don't have to open the door. Some will demand your time, your energy, your attention. You don't owe them a thing. Boundaries are not walls that trap you. They're filters that protect you. Here's the tactical framework for boundaries. Step 1. Identify the leaks. Who drains you every time you interact with them? Who leaves you doubting yourself, second-guessing your decisions, or questioning your worth? That's your leak. Call it what it is. You cannot defend against an enemy you refuse to name. Step 2. Cut access. Stop over-explaining. Stop giving second, third, fourth chances to people who have shown you exactly who they are. You don't need to shout. You don't need to fight. You just need to cut access. If someone poisons your peace, they lose the privilege of your presence. Period. Step 3. Protect your energy like currency. Every yes you give is a withdrawal from your mental bank. Every hour you spend with the wrong person is energy you can't invest in your growth. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If the answer is no, the decision is simple. Boundaries are about ROI, return on investment of your time and focus. Step 4. Say no without apology. This is where people fail. They feel guilty for protecting themselves. They feel they have to justify their boundaries. Untouchable people don't explain. No is a complete sentence. Practice it. Say it with calm authority. The moment you stop apologizing for your boundaries is the moment you stop being controlled. Remember, manipulators thrive on access. Toxic people thrive on reaction. Boundaries starve both. When you hold your ground, when you refuse to be baited into arguments, when you disengage from drama, you make yourself unshakable. And here's the secret. The more boundaries you set, the more respect you command. Even the ones who test your limits will learn you cannot be moved. Because boundaries aren't about keeping people out. They're about keeping your mind clear, your energy sharp, and your power intact. Untouchable people don't waste energy proving themselves. They protect their space like warriors. They know that once you master boundaries, no manipulator, no critic, no toxic force can touch you. Becoming untouchable is not about one moment of bravery. It's not about one fiery speech or one surge of courage. It's about how you train your mind every single day. The strongest people you know aren't born that way. They are forged daily through habits, through discipline, through deliberate mental conditioning. A bulletproof mindset isn't built in comfort. It's built in routine. Weak minds wait for motivation. Strong minds rely on discipline. If you only act when you feel like it, you will always be controlled by emotions, moods, and circumstances. Bulletproof people act whether they feel like it or not. That's what makes them untouchable. Here's the tactical framework for the bulletproof mind. Step 1. Do something hard every day. Hardship is not the enemy, unpreparedness is. Train your brain to face discomfort. Cold showers, early workouts, fasting, tackling the task you dread the most. Small doses of discomfort inoculate your mind against fear and resistance. When the real storms come, you'll already be conditioned. Step 2. Control your inputs. Your mind is a fortress, and what you let in will shape how strong or weak it becomes. Stop consuming toxic media. Stop scrolling mindlessly. Stop surrounding yourself with complainers. Garbage in, garbage out. Discipline what you read, watch, and listen to. Feed your mind with knowledge, strategy, and strength. Protect your attention like a soldier protects ammunition. Step 3. Practice mental rehearsal. Don't wait for the crisis to figure out how you'll respond. Rehearse it. Visualize yourself under pressure. The boss calling you out, the deal falling through, the betrayal hitting hard, and see yourself staying calm, holding your ground, responding with strength. When the moment comes, you won't freeze. You'll execute what you've already trained. Step 4. Develop ruthless focus. Distraction is the modern enemy. Most people waste their power scattered across dozens of pointless things. Bulletproof minds are laser-focused. They decide what matters most, then cut out everything else. If it doesn't push you forward, it doesn't get your energy. Simplicity is power. Step 5. Write your code. Untouchable people live by principles, not feelings. Create your own code of conduct, rules that dictate how you show up every day. For example, I don't negotiate my values. I don't explain myself to manipulators. I don't quit because it's hard. When you live by a code, you don't crumble under pressure. You default to discipline. Understand this. The bulletproof mindset doesn't mean you never feel fear, doubt, or pain. It means those things don't control you. You may feel shaken, but you don't fall apart. You may feel fear, but you don't freeze. You may feel pressure, but you don't surrender. That's what makes you different. Day by day, discipline by discipline, you're sharpening your edge. And soon the world will see it. You can't be manipulated. You can't be broken. You can't be owned. You've become untouchable. Now ask yourself, who are you right now? Are you the one who bends at the first sign of pressure? Who hands over your peace every time fear knocks on the door? Who lets manipulators feed on your energy? Or are you ready to step into the version of yourself that refuses to bow, refuses to be shaken, refuses to be owned? Understand this. No one is coming to hand you that power. You won't stumble into it by chance. You build it, brick by brick, habit by habit, boundary by boundary. You face fear until fear serves you. You train resilience until pain hardens you. You carry yourself with such authority that people know instantly you are not the one to play with. You protect your space so ruthlessly that manipulators can't even find a way in. And you condition your mind daily until it becomes bulletproof, until nothing external can decide who you are inside. But the choice is yours. You can keep living like everyone else, letting fear dictate your life, letting others drain you, letting chaos control your headspace. Or you can make the shift right now. You can decide to become the person who doesn't just survive storms, but commands them. The world will always test you. Life will always come with fire, with betrayal, with pain. The question is not whether it will come. The question is, when it comes, will you still be standing? So here's the challenge. Step into your untouchable self. Don't wait. Don't negotiate. Don't apologize. Build the fortress within and carry yourself like the warrior you were meant to be. Because the moment you do, nothing and no one will ever own your mind again.